Now this beauty right here, this bad boy can fit so many depths of crushing despair. We're talking multiple floors of pure industrial-grade steel packed with the latest in high-yield coil guns, railguns, and, get this, a full glass ceiling and floor in the heart of the sub. Imagine this. You're casually strolling through your command center, gazing into the abyss below, watching as horrific otherworldly nightmares scrape against the glass. But don't worry, it's probably reinforced. Need firepower? This beast is armed to the teeth. Want comfort? Well, it has chairs. Need a totally safe nuclear reactor? It's got one of those too. And I assure you, it only occasionally explodes. Now, you might be thinking, but what if a massive eldritch horror wraps its tentacles around us? Well, my friend, that's where the onboard railgun comes in. And if that fails, well, you'll have a front row seat to your own demise through that gorgeous glass. So what do you say? You buying, or are you scared of a little water pressure? And did I mention the state-of-the-art panic room? Oh yeah, this bad boy comes with a triple-door security system. 3 layers of reinforced doors in both directions, because sometimes one door just isn't enough when the crew starts screaming. You ever see a crewmate get turned inside out by a husk? Well, if that happens, you'll have a nice cozy bunker to sit in while the rest of the sub turns into a horror movie. And don't you worry about self-defense. Right next to the nuclear reactor, because that's totally a safe place, you've got a trusty shotgun mounted on the wall, along with a shelf stacked with shells, perfect for settling disputes among trusted crewmates. This whole sub, it's built on trust. Trust that the crew won't steal all the welding fuel. Trust that the engineer won't wire the doors to auto-lock with everyone outside. Trust that nobody will flood the ballast while you're trying to fix the damn reactor. So, ready to take her for a spin? Or are you just gonna stand there like a landlubber and wait for the next abyssal horror to eat your face? This here? This ain't just a submarine. This is the Bifrost, a burning rainbow bridge between Midgard and Asgard, except in Barotrauma. That means it's the last thing standing between you and the crushing eldritch horrors of the deep. Spec straight from the god's price, 14,175 mark, a small price to pay for divine firepower. Dimensions, 50 meters by 16 meters. Big enough to fit a full crew, but small enough to still feel claustrophobic when the ballast floods. Cargo capacity, 48 crates, store supplies, or the remains of your last engineer. Speed, 17 kilometers per hour vertical, 43 kilometers per hour horizontal. Fast enough to run. Maybe, if you're lucky. Crafting stations, fabricator, deconstructor, and medical fabricator. Because divine warriors still need gear, repairs, and emergency morphine. Safety? We got that. Kinda. Triple-door panic room. A fortress within a fortress because sometimes trust isn't enough. Shotgun and ammo shelf mounted next to the nuclear reactor where all responsible captains store their firepower. Redacted at the redacted. A mystery so secret even Odin himself would raise an eyebrow. Easter egg. What could it be? A blessing? A curse? A really bad prank from Loki? Armed like the gods of war, 4 coil guns. Front, rear, top, and bottom, so nothing sneaks past you. 2 railguns, mid-top and mid-bottom, because when you need to delete a threat from existence, ammo storage, enough to keep the weapons firing until Ragnarok itself. Take her to glory or the grave. The Bifrost isn't just a submarine. It's a battlefield, a burning path through the abyss, leading either to victory or a watery grave. So, Captain, are you ready to lead your crew across the burning bridge? Or will you let the void claim you first?